Welcome back. Time for New Music Tuesday. With us again this week, John Kuntz and Patrick Floyd from Waterloo Records here with the week's hottest releases. Thanks for being back, guys. Starting with a special in-store visit.
A good friend of Waterloo Records, Rodney Crowell. Rodney has written a group of songs with Mary Carr, the memoir writer of Cherry and Liars Club, New York Times best-selling author. Rodney Crowell had name-checked her in Earthbound, a song from one of his records, and they became good friends, wrote a bunch of songs together. Lots of folks performing these songs.
A lot of
Nora
big names.
Jones, Lucinda Williams, his ex-wife, Roseanne Cash, Emmylou Harris. And Rodney Crowell's going to be performing these songs at Waterloo Records, a free in-store performance this Friday at 5 p.m. And he also wrote a memoir of his own entitled Chinaberry Sidewalks, about the Houston kid growing up. And so he's also going to be doing a book signing of this at our thing, which is really incredibly unusual for us. We've had Steve Earle do that, and everyone really enjoyed both the book signing and the in-store performance at the same time. Then he plays at the Paramount with Hayes Carll this Saturday.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Yep.
And along with the big names on the album, he's a Grammy Award winner himself.
Absolutely.
Rodney Crowell will be your in-store guest. Now to a psychedelic rock band, A Place to Bury Strangers. Yeah, that's kind of trippy right there.
It is. Place to Bury Strangers brought their notoriously loud live show to the 29th Street Ballroom for earlier this month, part of Chaos and Tejas. This record is dense, it's aggressive, it's precise without being precious. A coworker of mine who's been a fan of theirs for a while, he's just like, just get ready for a good pummeling, and that's what this record is.
All right. Cassandra Wilson, a jazz artist.
Right, another multi-Grammy winning artist. And Cassandra has changed labels and changed up her band. She co-wrote and produced this guitar-driven record with Fabrizio Sotti. They did this in Florence, Italy, which is the other country, country of the title. Not a country record by any means, still very much a jazz record. And I really think that, you know, it's a very intimate and lushly romantic guitar record that it bodes well, I think, changing up all that stuff, and it really comes through in this record.
Very nice. From jazz to some garage rock. The Ty Segall Band.
Ty Segall Band. This is the first one in the Ty Segall Band. Michael Cronin is one of his collaborators on this one. The first word that came to my mind to describe this record was sweaty. It just sounds like a live show. Like everything about it. Some artists approach a record differently than the live show. This really just seems like a representation of a sweaty live show. The body odor of a show in the summer is thicker than at any other time of year, so I think this is a thick BO summer show record.
Okay, and the energy is there as well. All right. The Flaming Lips and Hetty Fwins.
Hetty Fwins.
I got it out.
I think that's an Elmer Fudd reference. With Wayne Coyne, you never know which way he's going, but the Flaming Lips have, you know, always have a relentless touring schedule, but somehow they managed to get together with some of their Hetty Fwins and record some incredibly experimental stuff, and it's all over the map, as everything that we're talking about this morning is. They've got Bon Iver and Edward Sharpe, Jim James from My Morning Jacket, Yoko Ono, Erykah Badu, Austin's own Ghostland Observatory, lots of folks. And I definitely, if someone's a Flaming Lips fan, I think they're really going to appreciate this. If you're new to the Flaming Lips, maybe Yoshimi would be a better place to start.
The Flaming Lips out of Norman, Oklahoma. There are some big names on their album. And finally, Donnie and Joe Emerson.
From Norman, Oklahoma to Fruitland, Washington.
Okay.
This is a record.
Not even close.
Not even close. This one is not close to anything I've heard. This is the story of the making of this record's important. The father of this farm family builds a music studio on his land.
Wow. He
gives his boys only one set of instructions. They were already into music. All he said was, don't play other people's songs, play something original. This record, the context around it, reading the liner notes is a must-read as far as I'm concerned, but this record, released in 1979, never went farther than Spokane, Washington, never made it to Seattle. This re-release just reveals something that is incredibly original. Of the two of them, you know, Donnie's the lead musician, creative force. Joe doesn't really listen to the radio. He listens to music played live by himself and his brother. It's a strange study of isolation and creativity, and it's just a gorgeous record. I loved it.
We'll see if they can strike a chord with Austinites. Thanks so much for being with us, Patrick Floyd and John Kuntz from Waterloo Records.